Good morning, beloveds. I have a Dante in here with me. I'll see if I can get him to make a cameo, but I'm not going to. He'll let you pick him up, but he doesn't like to be held, and I don't want to stress him out. That, and he's massive, so for a, 7-month-old kitten, he's big. I'm curious to know how much he weighs. Because at 6 months old, he was 5 pounds already. So, yeah. Okay, so we are doing Your Spiritual Power, which is a collection of inspirational writings from Ernest Holmes. And so let's do the housekeeping first, and then we will, there he is. There he is. No. Okay. Let's do the housekeeping first and get that out of the way. Don't do this distracting. Sorry about that. And now I'm messing with the camera angle, and you know how well that goes. He's down on the floor playing with one of the ball track toys. So, well, if it gets noisy in here, that would be Dante. So, housekeeping. All the housekeeping is me reminding you that we are Creative Life Spiritual Center. The website is creativelife.org. The constant contact email, info@creativelife.org. You will email that. You get one email a week, tells you what's going on for the week and the month. The hot links are hot, and it is a blind CC, which means nobody will see your email. Okay, so you won't end up on anybody else's email because of us. And when I say one a week, it's a real person doing it. He doesn't have time for more than that unless something unusual happens. Mostly that's weather related because we do live in hurricane country. So, okay, so there's that. And then I will also mention the social media ever so briefly from the mere standpoint of we don't monetize the social media. We don't want to deal with the ads any more than you do. So what we ask you to do instead is to go like, subscribe, follow based on which platform you're on. And if you allow notifications, it lets you know when we either go live or upload new videos. So there's that. And then also engage with the individual posts. Feel free to react to the post. You can use any of the react buttons. And then comment and share. It bumps us in the algorithms. More people see our stuff, which is kind of the goal. So, yeah. Oh, I guess I should tell you what they are. We are Creative Life Spiritual Center or Creative Life Spark. And I'm the running Rev Ryan on the social medias that I am. I don't run anymore, but it would be a hassle to change all of that. And 2, the goal is to get back to running. Whether or not it happens, we'll see. I guess it depends on how much of a hardball metaphysicist I am. But that's a conversation. And I've made a lot of progress in dealing with this. So, maybe in the near future or in the moderate future, I'm not going to say the far future, but the moderate future, Okay. So Your Spiritual Power is a collection of inspirational writings. What's important about Your Spiritual Power is it is actually a collection of works that may not be easy to find. Like the very first one we did, Immortality, I've never seen that stuff before. So, and it may have just been collected, put together for this book. But it was, I was like, okay. So I know that they said when I looked it up on Goodreads, they said that four of the things in here are pretty rare. Like they are pretty hard to find. So it's a good collection. And it's deep and it's rich and really, good. So like I'm taking my time with this. Like I'm literally reading 2 or 3 pages max. Every time he changes topics, we change videos. So we are currently in Your Invisible Power, and that we are in now part 3 in Your Invisible Power, God, Your Impersonal Self, talking about, like yesterday it was I am what I am. And the interesting thing about reading Ernest Holmes, with that, especially with that chapter, is because I kept saying I am. And doing that out loud was really interesting because it's kind of that claiming up. So that was really interesting. And if you haven't read especially those I am statements that Ernest likes to write in the textbook or in Living the Science Mind or in this book, it really kind of makes you stand up straighter. And so it's pretty interesting. I would suggest trying reading some of those, especially those I am statements in Ernest Holmes' work out loud. Okay, so today we are doing I am the abundance within you. If you are reading along in this book, I am on page 68. So, I am the abundance within you. I am come that you might have a more abundant life. To those who know not their true nature, believing themselves separated from good, I am come. To those weary with disappointment and struggle, who have sought life outside themselves, I point the way to certain salvation. I am in the midst of you is a mighty to heal, to comfort, and to prosper. I have come to arouse you from your long dream of separation, that you from your night of despair. The dawn has come. The sun of truth rises over the horizon of ignorance. The light dissipates the darkness. The morning dew is upon the petals. They glisten in the sun. I am that sun of truth dwelling within the sanctuary of your heart. I am the morning star guiding you to the manger of your salvation, wherein lies the child born from your own consciousness. This inner life is your only savior, the creator of your destiny, the arbiter of your faith. Wow. Like I said, every now and again, Ernest just has this really amazing turn of phrases, and that was a good one. Therefore, awake, become aware of my presence, for I am life. I am not something apart from your being. I am your being. Closer than breathing, nearer than hands and feet, I am. Throwback to Rumi and Hafiz there. You have thought you denied my existence by affirming lack, fear, and failure, but in reality, you have merely affirmed my power to be to you that which you believed. I am the reality of your being, but I have always appeared to you in the form of your belief. Oh, that was a good one too. As Jesse likes to say, it works by not working. Right there. I have always appeared to you in the form that you have believed. I am more than your conscious mind. I am that which projects this mind, which you call you. I am that which creates your personality and projects it from the center of my own divine originality. Now there's a phrase that, you know, how people get hung up on the word of God, about God. Divine originality. That's a good one. I like it. I am the power which has bound you to your false belief. I am the presence which alone can give you freedom. Bondage and freedom are one and the same. I am who is in the midst of your being can project one as easily as the other. Bondage does not bind me. It merely expresses me. That which you call your bondage is really my freedom misused. Wow. I tell you, he's got these amazing turn of phrases. That which you call your bondage is really my freedom misused. My favorite Albert Einstein quote is, worry is the misuse of imagination. And that is what Ernest just said right here. Like, your bondage is you misusing your divine inheritance. I have come to awaken you from the sense of limitation, to proclaim to you the eternal days of God abundance. I have come to acquaint your mind with the truth, to convert your soul by reason, inspiration, illumination, to the realization that I am all there is, beside which there is none other. Within you is the secret place of the Most High, the tabernacle of the Almighty, the indwelling good, the ever-present Spirit, and the eternal child. This ever-present Spirit and this eternal child are one and the same being. I am that being. I am the all-being. I am your being. You are my being. I am that which thou art. Thou art that which I am, which is a Bible quote, by the way. Therefore, you may know that the universal I am is also the individual I. Hence, the individual I merges into the universal I am, is omnipotent wherever good impels the activity of its thought. For the human thought is as divine as it is conscious of reality, and the omnipotent law forever obeys its will. If you can put aside your fear, doubt, and hurt, which is but an expression of your sense of isolation, if you can put aside all negations and turn to me alone, then ye shall be made free. Be still and know that I am God, your true self. Be still and know that I am the life principle. Be still and know that I am the truth, dispelling all error. I am power, neutralizing all weakness. I am abundance, swallowing up all lack. I am your real self. Okay, we have 2 paragraphs left to go, but oh my God, reading that out loud, saying those I ams, like I'm gonna get through today with flying colors, because yes, I'm vibrating with energy right now. Try it. You might like it. All right. Nothing that you have ever said or done, no law that you have ever set in motion is as great as I am. For I transcend all uses of the law. I am the creator. Recreate. I, the molder, remold. No, wait, back up. I, the creator, recreate. I, the molder, remold. I, the maker, remake. Therefore, you may trust that I shall do. No. Therefore, you may trust what I shall do. For I am God, the living Spirit, in the midst of you. Not some mighty, but almighty. There is no law opposed to my will. There is no opposite to my nature. There is no darkness which my light does not dissipate. There is no knowledge which I do not possess, for I am wisdom, the source of all knowledge. I am light, the source of all illumination. I am power, the source of all strength. Therefore, be still and know that I am the creator and the thing created. My presence dissipates all apparent evil. Hence, I have ever proclaimed, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavily laden, and I will give you rest. And that is the end of the chapter. And it's just, they're strange chapters from the standpoint of Ernest is making a whole bunch of statements about what he believes about God, okay? Which is really interesting. And then to read them is really interesting. But if you have not tried doing it out loud, try doing it out loud. Especially these impersonal ones, because it feels different and it hits different to say the words out loud. I mean, I don't know listening to them, because obviously I'm the one doing it. So you'd have to tell me, does it feel different when you read it? Does it feel different when you listen to it? Does it feel different when you say it out loud? Because I can tell you that reading it and saying it out loud definitely feels different. It's way more energizing to say it out loud. It feels different and it feels energizing, and it like my whole body is resonating with this truth. My body's going, yeah, no, this is the truth. I know the truth when I feel it, and I feel it. So, you know, it's interesting. Science of mind is the spiritual teaching of experimentation. That's one of the things we say. Go road test this. Go try it for yourself. Try it. You might like it. All right. I have my highlighter because it was a line I wanted to go back and highlight, but what I'm going to do is wrap this up. And then I'll go back and find the line that I wanted to highlight. So right now what I'm going to do, because, and tomorrow we're going to go on to creativeness. I am your creativeness within you. So that'll be really good. So I'm going to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day, a let's state this stuff out loud day, a let's wrap this week up day, let's do what we got to do day, let cuddle our fur babies day, a take care of business day, a my favorite, because I know where I live, drink plenty of water day, a stay out of the direct sunlight between 10 and 2 day, be aware of the heat day. It's still going to be 94 today, and they said it's going to be hot and muggy here. So be aware of your environment day. A read something amazing day. A try this out day. Read it out loud day. A pick a statement, an I am statement, write it on your mirror day, and repeat it to yourself every time you look in that mirror day. That would be a good homework. And dry erase markers on mirrors. Yeah, because they're easy to clean off. Okay. I'm getting distracted day. Do something silly for yourself day. A good day. And if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough. Just as you are. You are a beloved expression of the divine. Now, I say you are enough just as you are, because you are a beloved expression of the divine. Well, a couple of weeks ago, Reverend Arthur pointed out, it's like, yeah, you're enough just as you are. Love yourself just as you are, but love yourself enough to not leave yourself where you are. So, but you are a beloved expression of the divine, spirit in motion, God in action, a brilliant light, a divine spark. Whew. Hang on. A beautiful masterpiece and a work in progress at the same time, at your own pace. And as Reverend Jesse likes to say, you are godly. All right? Explore the truth of your being. Get to know who the divine knows you to be, because the divine knows you to be good. And from there, anything is possible. All right, beloveds. I'm going to move on into the process of my day, but I am going to remind you, Reverend David should be on around 5 p.m. with you. I'll be back with you around 9-ish tomorrow. I do get to go to the park tomorrow, so yay. So, what was I about to say? Oh! Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved, and I will see you next time.